This is Simon, our lovable intern here at Red Cape Productions. Simon's been asked to step up to the plate, as our usual audience researcher has taken a lengthy leave of absence after the viewer survey she carried out on our last film led to a nasty incident involving an angry clown, a hole punch, and a goldfish. Don't go there. Anyways, we have Simon here, willing and able in his ill-judged green turtleneck jumper. Now, Simon, we need you to find the ideal target audience for our new film. No, that doesn't mean we want you to do some shooting practice. Put the cowboy hat away. When looking for this target audience, try to bear in mind who you think will be most interested in this film. Can they relate to the characters? Most viewers will switch off or walk out quicker than you can say, "Have you tried the butter-cooked sugar toffee-coated popcorn yet?" if they're watching something that bears no resemblance to the dramas and themes running through their own lives. Try to remember that no matter how good a film is, it's unlikely to be for everyone. I mean, you wouldn't try to sell a lace bra to a man working in IT, any more than you should a documentary about Scottish football in the 80s to a middle-aged woman whose second favourite film is Sex and the City 2. As an indie production company, our films are less likely to reach a wide audience. Although saying that, my retirement plan is banking on us being able to produce the next Slumdog or King's Speech. But for now, our films will always be referred to as cutting edge, which is another way of saying they're only suited to a limited audience, and they're never going to make any money. What? Are you still here? Go and talk to people. Go and find that niche for our film. Oh, so you finally found someone then. This is Gary. He likes
fast cars, big engines, big knockers. I'll listen to pretty much anything by Quo. And I like watching stuff with the Hofmeister in it.
Go on then. Don't be shy. Say something about the film. How about to start with, mention the fact it features a male protagonist?
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I mean, the point is that if you really want to get into the main character's shoes, I just can't imagine what a bird is doing, right? I can't, with the tits and all that, I just can't imagine being her shoes, right? But I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a bit of Lara Croft, but when these women start talking about their feelings, I just kind of doze off.
Okay, well, that's a positive start, sort of. Now, see what he thinks about the idea of the protagonist being an unconventional one. Dare I say it, unhoff-like in his personality and status?
Not sure about that. I like the main characters I watch in films and the rest to be people I can aspire to. James Bond and all that. I mean, why would I want to give up 2 hours of my life to watch someone do something I could just so easily have done myself? I don't really care if you say it's more real and gritty than you see in blockbuster movies. If I wanted gritty, I'd just drive to Boscombe. How often can I see a flame-covered car jumping through the air at 100 miles per hour?
Perhaps this is not an ideal candidate for the type of audience that would watch our film. Films come in many different genres and attract very different audiences. Seems like this Gary is more of a big-budget special effects blockbuster film fan than a small-budget, more intellectually stimulating indies. But he did say he liked the Hoff, so he must have some sort of caring side. Why don't you tell him the genre of our film? Who knows, he could be a big fan of teen rom-coms.
What? You must be off your head. What should we... Well, you wouldn't catch me dead watching anything like that.
Well, I can't say you didn't try. It's not always easy finding the right audience for a film. But perhaps you'll be more lucky with your second attempt. She looks nice enough, and being a female, I imagine she might buy into the whole romantic element to our film. This is Samantha, and she enjoys
walks on the beach, reading the review section of The Guardian, if I get time, listening to Joni Mitchell, reading anything by Jane Austen, though that's a bit of a thing of a past, really, and the occasional guilty episode of Desperate Housewives.
Keeping abreast of modern pop culture through the American hit TV show makes her more likely to be able to relate to the characters of our film and its contemporary topics. Plus, she's obviously clever, so how can she not enjoy a smart indie flick?
Yeah, it sounds promising. An underdog struggle against the odds to win the heart of the girl of his dreams. The online aspect sounds a bit unnecessary, if you ask me. Maybe even a bit stalkerish. How old are the characters precisely?
Not that age means everything, but the age gap between this new mother and the young characters within our film may alienate her and other adult audiences who are unable to relate to the lifestyle and ethos of this age group and become disinterested.
Oh really, teenagers? I used to think young love was so captivating, but I don't know. Now I've got little Isabel, just seems to be sort of young kids mucking about. You call your film quirky? Sounds utterly forgettable to me. How does it start?
Hello, Angus. You alright, mate? Hello, Angus. You alright, mate?
Maybe she'll take the Prodigy-influenced trippy opening the wrong way.
Look, I'm a mother. I'm not exactly going to get fascinated by teenagers getting leery at a party or some psycho geek stalking a shallow schoolgirl. You know, I've got her to think about. She could get badly...
Looks like another unsuitable candidate. And no, the baby is not part of the audience demographic.
Boy, what are you doing?
Ah, this is better. Glad to see you're focusing on a younger demographic who are more likely to get the humour of the protagonist in the opening voiceover, and also associate and identify the different social groups within the opening of our film. This is Tommy, and he likes...
The Simpsons, playing on my brother's PlayStation, any film that makes me laugh, and fish fingers.
Okay, so he's obviously a fan of comedies. See what he thinks of the setup between the two characters, with the idea of them meeting and getting to know each other, with the girl oblivious to what our main protagonist is hiding.
Oh yeah, that sounds funny. Particularly the really awkward, cringe-worthy moment where she finds out she's the person she's been talking to on the internet.
Well, this seems promising. Find out if you've seen anything else that uses similar humour to draw the audience in an informal way. How about mentioning Channel 4's comedy The Inbetweeners?
Would like to watch it. I've seen the trailers. It's just my mum won't let me watch it, as I'm only 11 years old.
Okay, back away. Although our film is aimed at a young audience, it's more suitable for teens than kids, as it covers some quite adult themes. Creating a positive portrayal of binge drinking in the party sequence that may influence a younger audience. Therefore, wait for the DVD release, Tommy, and steal the film off your older brother.
Hey, where are you going?
With the advancement of digital technology making the filming process much cheaper and easier to accomplish, and the increase in media technology online, there is an ocean of media content which is accessible to most people at the press of a button or a click of the mouse, and enough variety out there for you to select media products which are tailored to your individual taste. All of this makes it increasingly difficult for independent films with low marketing budgets that are on the verge of being a niche product, like ourselves, to find an audience. And Simon, for one, is feeling the strain. It hasn't been a good week. He recently had his heart broken by someone who pretended to be Susie Perry from The Gadget Show in order to date him online. Oh, wait a second. Doesn't that sound remarkably similar to something we've looked at already? Oh God, he's talking to the puppet again. He always does this when he comes to some kind of realisation. He is onto something though. Maybe, just maybe, this 16-year-old slightly nerdy teenager who is sucked into the world of the internet and online gaming, who participates in mild drinking, who has to be slightly quirky to talk to puppets, and who idolises the unattainable it girl, is, in fact, the embodiment of our target audience, the only person who can relate perfectly to every aspect within the film opening. The hope would be that, with a variety of different representations and styles of filmmaking created in the 3 distinct sections to our opening, that there is a little bit of Simon in all of us.